Well, hey guys and gals, welcome back to the Swiss Touch. This is episode 10, and yeah, I bought a pressure washer because everything's getting a bit grubby. Hello, why I want to pressure wash them, I don't know. But we bought our fill station up here, guys. Made a few made a few additions rather than changes. We'll go through all that eventually. So, up here, put a bit of speed on. Up here, obviously we added the water fill point, we added the pressure washer. We put this wee ramp in. You would have seen this in Glen Isla yesterday. Great reinvention. Oh. I should have moved that a bit further out, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay. Don't really need to put that down, you can do it with that up. What else do we... Oh yeah, and we put these down as well. We'll go through this in a wee second. No other big mad changes here. Nah. So, where is it? Let's get into the, yuck. This thing. And, swing it around. What I realised, guys, after, I don't know if I said this in the last recording or not. Apparently with the beef cows, they go to 100% with just TMR, so I'm thinking we just feed them TMR from now on. Don't need to worry about grass and hay and whatnot. So, what I've been doing, well, I've done it once, is I have been sort of, in the pit, sort of, pre-mixing a bit of TMR. I'll just show you exactly what I'm doing. Luckily these things have no collisions. Do they? No, they don't. The roof is no collision. I think that's the best way of putting it. So we'll just mix a load of TMR here, and I'll show you exactly what what the plan is on the quiet and down times. So we can keep ahead of ourselves. I'm just pre-mixing a bit of TMR. This ramp makes it so much easier to do this too. No, don't need a telehandler now. 2 of them. 3 grass. Was it 2 silage I think I worked out the last time, wasn't it? Not grass, sorry, hay. We're gonna have to make some more hay pretty soon as well. Yeah, but with the sunshine, I'm gonna make hay with the sunshine. Doesn't matter. Forget about it. Bad joke. No. Bad lift. There we go. We'll fix that now. Let's get on here. There we go. We got the 3 on. We've been using the 6R up here because of the front loader. I've left the telehandler down at the sheep. I don't know what to do where to just move the telehandler up and down because it's not really that high of a horsepower and it has problems with the hills in here. But we'll see. We'll see. That should all fall in. There you go. And 2 silage bales. Just to say we've went ahead and we've mixed a few of them. Or not mixed a few, we have made a few. Not that many, guys. I mean, there's still more going to have to be made, and I think we'll do a lot of this will be made. Well, the silage bales can't be made by courseplay, but a lot of the other stuff will be made by courseplay. Ah, they all fell. Yeah, well, that's easy fixed. The green forks there. The reason I'm not using them is because they're an auto load fork. But basically, once you put them on auto load, it doesn't pick them up individually. It only picks up bunches of. So we'll fire this up into here. There we go. TMR mix. And basically, what I've been doing, guys, is again, this is from the placeable hull pack by Modding Welt. I have been pre-mixing with TMR, and it stores it. It's like a wee storage thing. It also stores loose grass and loose hay and whatnot, and you know, everything can be got from there. So, yeah. Quiet times, I think I'll just go ahead and make a load of TMR. This is the European version of it. The American version, of the pack, this auger thing here, it retracts and stuff. But well, we're European, so let's not go with an American style, if anything. And yep, that means if we run short of TMR, we can just go over, throw a tipper underneath of some kind, and tip it. Wee buns. I haven't started any of the other fields just yet, guys. Being the straw field or whatnot, but we'll get round to that. And we just do that off screen actually, because it's just going to be harvested and baled. This here as well, and to get stuff out of it, you go over, hit the button, and put the auger out. So what I did do though is, I haven't even started the sower on this, is I went ahead and I just started a wee bit of logging over here. And I think that's what we'll do today, because obviously this is our logging map. Actually, you know what? We'll go over and we'll start the harvester first, and then we'll get on to the logging. That makes sense. Been a few comments there about replacing this with something maybe a wee bit bigger. I'll be glad of it when I can afford it. It's not the best combine in the world. Does the job though. Oh yeah, and up here we've made a couple of changes. I'm going to literally stick the harvester off, and we'll go through that. So, what would we named this field 2, didn't we? Let me just have a peek. Field 2, blah blah blah. Just want to see if I forgot. Yeah, that is this course. I said before, and I think I missed a bit of the edge path off there, so we'll just redo this again. I don't think I saved any courses for this, did I? No. So, up and down, field 2, 4 meter harvest, and we'll do 4 headlands, going the other way, because it keeps the pipe if we wanted to use course play. Generate the course. There we are. I'm going to put the F1 menu up because we want to enable the straw swath. And oh, there was some animation on the back there. I've never seen that before. First waypoint. Drive the course. Oh, hang on. I'm still debating whether to run a windrow over this or not before I build it. We'll see. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Up here, I got rid of the log support things, both sides. We're not really using here for logging at the moment, so there's no point having bringing our logs up here to load them. So we'll make that somewhere else, and give a wee bit of health and safety. I put a wee bit of a fence up around. Looks well, if you ask me. Yeah, looks nice. Oh yeah, before we start the logging too, let's get back to our 8R, because I need to bring the water tanker back across. We need to fill it. And why do we need to fill it? Animals are okay for water at the moment, but I've diversified. That's what I've done. I've diversified. Maybe give us something to give us a wee bit more income coming back in. I'll put a greenhouse down. Now the first oh, John Deere's man. The first of our poop has went into it. Just need to put water into it now. And yeah, I also worked out where the water thing went to. We had to rebuy it. There was a mod update from the Busters community mods, and this is one of the things that get updated. So it needed rebought again. Only 500, pounds, dollars, whatever way you play your game. But so I didn't even bother adding the back end. It's only 500. Meh. Ah well. So what else have we got going on? I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything updated. Just need to put some water in this thing now, and that's us. Hopefully it takes it from this tank. Can't see why it wouldn't. Maybe put a few more of these in around the place as well, up around here, just to there we go, red cabbage, that's what we did. I forgot which one it was too. These are Stevie's greenhouse set, which are slightly different than the Giants ones, because they do more different variety of stuff. So I mean, we've loads of room up and around here to do different ones, so we might as well get stuck into some of those. Right, back to logging. Here we are. What I have thought about over here, guys, is we have our beef cows up there, but we are in Switzerland, and Switzerland is famous for its chocolate. Chocolate needs milk, so I was thinking maybe of putting a dairy down it. Once we clear this area out, instead of going ahead and just taking it away, maybe thought about putting a dairy in. So we can use some more of the cattle breed mod as well. Just an idea. Again, guys, comments are down below. Let me know what you think. I do try and get around to answering the comments as quickly as possible. Sometimes it's not straight away, guys, but most of the time I do get around to them pretty fast. Well, I try to get around to them pretty fast. Talking about comments, Kyle Nissen was saying 22:15. Yep, McConsole's back, guys. Not exactly sure. I've looked at the timestamp. Is it because I reversed the trailer up a hill or something? Or maybe the trailer might have slightly jackknifed, but it's not beautiful. I don't know. Don't know why I'm doing this actually, because I'm auto-loading this under. Duh. So yeah, the up at the what was our logging yard there, I actually finally remembered to take away the logs that was up there too. Have them loaded onto the trailer behind us. I did do a load of logs there off screen too. So that's where the actual wee bit of money came from. Maybe get some more cows on the go as well, beef cows. Try and get them multiplying quick, but we'll need to build the fields up because I need to ramp up the creation of hay and whatnot, and also as well we need to maybe start filling our silage pit. While it's all fun and games wrapping the silage bales like that, we're gonna go through silage like mad, man. It's we're going to have to cut fields 3 or 4 times just to get enough things, between grass, hay, and now we're going to have to wrap for silage. While it's, we're doing the silage bales. Oh right, I forgot about unloading you, didn't I? While we're doing our silage bales, which is all good, yeah, half the map is going to have to be grass at some stage just to keep up with it, isn't it? I'll take the 7930 up. Oh, that was a bit of a steep hill. You know what, I'm going to put this one on courseplay. We don't have a silo to go to yet, so this one here, start, stop, next close waypoint, drive the course. No combine in reach, there's one over there! Is it because part of it's off the field maybe? I don't know. There's the combines over there, mate. What about if we manually select the combine? Maybe that might help. What field is? Field 2, isn't it? It's not recognising the combine being on field 2. That's strange. Courseplay's been doing some funny things on this map. Ah. Coursplay hasn't been doing funny things. I've been doing funny things. Combines, papers and fruit. That's easy enough to find. Just go to there. We'll click that. Let's make sure this unloads before we go back. While we're doing it, Corey Burnett was saying no violence. Wonderful day. Great vids, bud. Thank you very much. No violence. I forgot my chainsaw yesterday, didn't I? Where are you going, man? What's good? What? Hello? You're gonna make me get a chainsaw? No, I'm not driving, guys. This is all courseplay. That's why we took the trees out of that as well, by the way. Why are you way over there? The answer's in the postcard to that one. So that's why it didn't recognize it, because the harvester wasn't really on the field. Oh, I give up. Let's see, Gunnar Hogberg, perhaps. Sorry, Gunnar. It's all good, I like it. I do similar in my playthroughs, and with the backstory of mining and minerals, etc. Not impressed by the baler though. I doubt I will ever use it, because it seems to be more work. Not much in that DLC. What the ma? Unbelievable. So I would say you're around here for your second headland, maybe. Let's just put the courses up. Gunnar, of course, is talking about the DLC. The Anderson DLC, of which we started using some of it. Right, you're off the pitch, or you're off the pitch, not off the pitch, off the field, which means we're going to have trouble with you. Stop during unloading. Activate that. Oh, turn them off as well, because there's nothing worse than them blue lines. Yeah, we used the alright, let's get back to logging. We did use the wrapper. You know, I'm using, you know, the bale shredder, even though it's the round one. So it would have been nice to have a square one in that pack as well, perhaps. And I'm using this at the moment as well, just for the sake of using it. I do have other models there which I probably do prefer using. The baler was the only thing that actually really called to me originally, but after seeing it in use, I don't know, man. 2,000 litre bales, manually have to lift them. It doesn't work with courseplay, well, sorry, it works with courseplay depending on the tractor, I believe is right. can't hire a worker. Well, it's a lot to be desired. I mean, for the first, I suppose for the first DLC, we can't really complain too much. It is some nicely modded equipment. You know, there's some nice models there, but again, I'm only using it for the sake of using it. I do, for example, oh, wrong button. I do, for example, normally use this when it comes to TMR mixers. Where are we? Bale and animals. This is one of the Busters community mods. Oh, I haven't got it activated on this map. Haha, that's the reason why. There, it's the Pecan Mega Bigger thing, and I know that it was converted over from 17 by request. Far better mixer, you know, bigger. Just, the amount of feed that you have to feed these animals at the minute, it's perfect. Again, guys, if you haven't already done so, there's a link in the description for the Busters community Facebook page. Pop over there, guys, ask to join in, and you can get some of the fantastic mods and converts that they have been putting out there. Nolan does some fantastic work, guys, and it's not one of these ones that's just put out, it doesn't work. Yeah, I put it out anyway. What I will say though is that they are always updated to try and make them better. So yeah, pop over there, guys. Give their Facebook page a join, and you know, have a look at some of the fantastic stuff that's been put out. It's probably just been emptied. Yeah. But yeah, Gunnar, I understand totally where you're coming from, man. It is a bit of a, I don't know, specialized DLC. You have to really like working with bales and stuff to be able to use it. Again, I'm trying to work more with bales than loose at the minute, which is probably why I'm using it here. And it's different. It's something different to use. This one is just going to disappear when I cut it. What do you see? Told ya. But I bet you left the stump behind. Let's see. Josh CRD was saying the McConnell cliff has returned. All is right with the world. Okay, guys, that one's gonna need a bit of explaining. Whenever we first started Farming Simulator, we started on the Busters, Plastic or Us Busters multiplayer server. Again, guys, if you pop over to an RD Allen video, you can find the link for his team speaking there, and you can come and join us on Plastic or Us Busters, or there's a a few other servers there as well. There's Busters have the Harvest Busters one. There's 4 RD Allen multiplayer servers for FarmSim, plus some other games as well. I mean, if you wanted to join in some of those, I know they're big in that Hunter thing at the moment. That boring game. But yeah, pop over there, guys. Come and join us. Now, the comment from Josh was coming from. Oh, okay. Here we go with a funny tree again. Look. Just cut that one there. Whenever the first came in with the Place Anywhere mod, we weren't 100% sure of what we were doing with it. And we kind of made some mistakes. Place Anywhere mod let you place stuff. Basically, you can place a mod on top of a mod. But I placed a few sheds, not thinking not thinking too good. It was at the edge of my farm. I thought, oh, the sheds will go here nicely. Placed them down, and the next thing I heard was, what the? Back over to the farm. And there's you know, an audience looking at my sheds, and I thought, oh, here, they must like the way I've set my farm up. And then the giggle started, and then it was how we meant to get down this road. And what I didn't realise with the Place Anywhere mod is, whenever I placed them on my farm, it actually brought the leveling part of it out and covered half the road. Well, more like all of it. And that then got nicknamed the McConnell Cliff. And this is what they're talking about here, the McConnell Cliff. Doesn't all cover the road, it's just a wee bit this time. Yeah. But that's the McConnell Cliff. Nowhere near as bad as the Myers Mesa, who basically tried to engulf the BGA on that map. But, you know. Again, guys, we have some good fun over there on multiplayer. I mean, there might be a few farms yet left on the Plastic Buster server. If not, as I say, the Harvest Buster server's there. You can come and, you know, join in with that one. The Buster server itself is for the more realistic player, so you know, the more dedicated player. If that's yourself and you want to spend, you know, through proper seasons and stuff, especially when season comes out, then that's more of the server for you. Again, that one's for invite only for that Buster's main server. But you know, pop on, talk to the lads, see what they can do for you. Again, need to be in TeamSpeak, guys, so join in with RD Allen, any of his multiplayer videos or whatever, and you'll normally find the TeamSpeak address there. Look at this. Yeah, Giants, great physics, look. Great physics, look. Well done, Giants. Nightfall, yeah, sure, why not? Ryan Clark was saying what I think of the Anderson DLC is in his stream. Having a quick look at using the Anderson DLC in Farming Simulator 19. Ryan seems to have taken over the mantle of streaming from the Xbox. Ryan Clark. I've only had a chance to watch clips of his streaming so far, guys, by the way work goes, and then trying to get these up and going, and then the multiplayer of the aspect of the game I'm playing myself. But definitely, I mean, you can pop over and give him a look if you want. Again, Ryan, sorry I haven't been able to watch them all yet. But I have watched a few, bits and pieces of a few. Looks like you're having good fun on there. Possibly try and join in with you sometime in the multiplayer as well, whenever we get some better mods and maps out for the Xbox. The size of this tree, boy, this is going to be nice. But he's also saying first, Jay, beat you again, Jeffrey. Seems to be a competition where Jeffrey has started to want to be first comment. My reply even beat him. Only joking, Jeffrey. Live you really. Again, here we go with another episode of me just rambling on, guys. Can't be bad to it. Before we end up, though, I am going to put this to rest. Let me just cut this here. For all of you who's been watching the Glen Isla series, McConsole has been accused of using autoload on that series. Oh, hold on, turn me off. Yeah, McConsole has been accused of using. Oh, here, I'll just throw this over here. Oops, just wanted to move it slightly. Autoload on that series. Guys, this is autoload. Alright, how am I using autoload on that series whenever this is autoload? And autoload doesn't want to work. Oops, switch that one there. This is autoload, guys, where I do absolutely nothing to put it on a trailer. That is autoload. What I'm doing is using an in-game mechanic on Glen Isla. Let me just switch to the back. Oh, hold on. That is auto load, guys. How is what I'm doing on Glen Isla auto load? Seriously, like, yeah, it just goes to show you how stressed out RD Allen must be of thought of losing yet another competition to me, that he has to start thinking that's auto load. Man, seriously, like. That, guys, is auto load. And that's a load of wood to sell as well. So there you go, guys. I'm going to run this one down to the sale point. You've seen me do that millions of times before. Thanks very much for joining in again. Big shout out and big thanks to you guys for going over that 700 limit for subscribers. If you haven't already done so, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Again, thanks for all your likes, shares, and your comments. Keep them coming in, guys. I am trying to find as many, forestry mods as I can to try and do something fresh for this, as much as possible. Because I mean, I could have fit a lot more wood in that. Because when in doubt, use the tree to stop. Just try and keep it fresh. Make sure it doesn't go stale, doesn't go boring. Let me know what you think about that idea of putting the dairy up there. On the land we're clearing now, being Switzerland, chocolate, yeah, all the usual. And again, guys, a big thank you from me to all of you for the subscriptions. Keep them coming in. And I shall catch us all then, guys, at a later date. From me now, bye bye.